This is Queen the Greatest, and in this episode we celebrate Queen's now legendary 1986 stadium tour of Europe, the Magic Tour. The Magic Tour would be the biggest series of stadium concerts of Queen's career, and although the band had played vast venues before, there was a sense that this tour would take it to another level.
The thing we're all looking forward to most at the moment is this European tour.
And that's quite a commitment from us in a way, really, because Freddie is sometimes a little reluctant to go on the road these days.
It's been a while since we actually did a tour. It's very, very exhausting for me to do what I have to do. The stages are getting bigger and everything, and and I just like to feel that I'm perfectly fit to do these shows, not just sort of say, yes, I'll do it.
We're starting on it now, really, ideas for the staging and lighting and that sort of thing.
This particular tour you're doing, you're taking a 160-foot stage, which is the biggest ever constructed for a rock act.
Yes, it's an absolutely massive stage. It's really been designed to cope with the places that we're playing in, to get the optimum out of those places.
Well, we usually go in some place like a film studio, which has this big, open, like an aircraft hangar space, and just set everything up and go put everything through its paces. It's not enough for us to be rehearsed. We make sure every single lamp, every wire is set up, so everything's going to be given a run through, so all the bugs can be ironed out before we get on tour. It's like a full dress rehearsal.
We've been playing for so many years now. We do feel very relaxed playing, in quite big gigs as well, really.
Strange enough, when you're used to large audiences, 100,000 is almost less terrifying in some ways than 5,000.
I've taken my bath, my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it.
It's a strange thing with our band. The bigger the audience, the better it seems to work. The audience contact seems to be better with the larger audiences.
Once you're on tour, I like to get on and do it. I don't like to be hanging around on tour. I like to get in as much as you can, because you can build up this great rhythm and you get into the mood and the feel of playing, and you play better each night, I think. If you see us at the end of a tour, we're a lot different from what we are at the beginning of the tour always, because we're in that rhythm. I suppose it's almost like being an athlete. You just work on yourself and you have nothing else to think about except doing your bit for that 2 hours as well as you can.
There was a trend a few years ago, with the punk movement or whatever. They said, "Oh, we want to play to the small audiences because we're being intimate and all that." Load of rubbish. Everybody who wants to be a star wants to play to the biggest audiences.
And as we will see in part 2, over the final weeks of the tour, Queen would perform 3 of their biggest and most iconic gigs, demonstrating why they are regarded as the greatest live act.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing.